Hey everybody, this is GGB. We're going to be getting into second quarter action, and right now the American Buccaneers are in trouble, right? Conference USA Giants started about as well as you could have possibly hoped, right? If you're a Conference USA Giants fan, two touchdowns, 2 possessions for the American Buccaneers, 0 points and 1 turnover. So about as great as you could have hoped it for it to start, but the fact is the American has been in situations like this before. Their first time they've ever won a game like this was last year. They were down by 2 possessions coming out of halftime. I forget if it was a 10-point or 14-point deficit. It looked like the Mountain West had that game about locked up, and the American comes back, they win it, and they go to the next round. Desmond Ridder is going to fire quickly. He's going to get about 8 yards there. Going to bring up 2nd and 2. Again, right before the end of the first quarter, we had a big Tony Pollard run that resulted in 12 yards. Gabe Davis with his 3rd catch of the ballgame for 31. It hasn't exactly been that this offense has been, bad. Again, they drove down the first possession all the way down the field before they fumbled. It's been really the sacks that have really ruined drives. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder. Takes the snap. They're going to bring a 4-man rush. He's going to run. He's going to pick up the first down, I believe. Yeah, the slide's going to get him there. 4-yard gain for Desmond Ridder. First time he's really used his legs this game. That's a big, big thing if you are a AAC Buccaneers fan, is get Desmond Ridder on the move. That's where he strives. That's exciting moving forward. Shotgun for Desmond Ridder. 4-man rush, it looks like. Takes the snap. He has time. Fires over the middle. It's going to be caught for only a 5-yard gain. Wow. Thought that was going to be 3 yards. It turns out to be 5. I'm going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Big play. Catch made there by Gabe Davis. And again, what I love about what Desmond Ridder has been doing so far, despite being down 14, is he's not forcing anything, right? He's taken the dink and dunks, and that is really leading his team on drives. Unfortunately, last time he got sacked, and that really ruined the drive, but dink and dunks is how he's going to win this football game in my perspective. Empty set here because he sent the running back in motion, takes the snap. He's going to fire quickly, and that is going to be incomplete. Trying to get that ball into tight coverage, and it's dropped. So it's going to be an incomplete pass, going to bring up a big 3rd and 5. And again, if you're talking about a big play in this football game, this is probably the biggest we've seen so far. The Conference USA Giants are up 14-0. They haven't been showing any signs of stopping on offense. If you punt it right back to them, going down 21-0 would be bad. Desmond Ridder is going to fire it. He's going to get the out route. It's going to get the first down all the way to the 30-yard line. They mark him. Big, big conversion and big catch by Darnell Mooney. Again, Darnell Mooney is a name to watch out for along with Gabe Davis. Both those players are phenomenal. They're going to be losing Gabe Davis next year. Darnell Mooney's likely going to be the number 1 receiver moving forward, but big catch there by Darnell Mooney to get the first down. So 1st and 10 upcoming. Down 14-0. This is a big drive. Again, just to put points on the board. A field goal is not nothing here. Shotgun here for Desmond Ridder. He's going to take the snap. He's going to go pass. He has time. Despite a 5-man rush, fires eventually across the middle. It's going to be caught by Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard for a first down. Going to get it to the 18-yard line. Big catch made there by Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard has been huge offensively. Again, it has been a very even spread, right, for the AAC Buccaneers. I mean, not a lot of Travis Kelce here early on, but Darnell Mooney and Gabe Davis and Tony Pollard have all been huge on offense. Fires quickly. It's going to be almost intercepted. Trying to force that ball into Travis Kelce. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Good defense there by Conference USA Giants. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. You want to get some of this yardage back here, right? Desmond Ridder hasn't been the type of guy to get 10 yards on a single play, right? There's been a lot of dink and dunks offensively, so what you want to do is get him in a position where he feels comfortable. 3rd and 10 is not a position where he feels comfortable. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 would be. Shotgun 2 tight end set is Desmond Ridder. Going to take the snap. He's going to go pass here. Fire quickly across the middle. It's going to be caught. He gets the first down. Good fight there to pick up that first down. Going to bring up 1st and goal. Big by Jordan Akins there. Jordan Akins' first catch of the ball game. Not a player I expect to see a whole lot, but he's a solid number 2 tight end for this football team. And it's going to be interesting moving forward how he handles this number 2 tight end duties. And if Travis Kelce gets hurt, it's going to be bad. But again, Jordan Akins is a solid number 2. Under center is Desmond Ridder. He's going to go handoff to the outside. He's insane blocking. Touchdown, Tony Pollard. And just like that, it's a 7-point game. Again, the offense hasn't looked bad for the AAC Buccaneers. They just had some unfortunate plays, some unfortunate stops for them. But, I mean, that was a great drive. That was a huge drive led by Desmond Ridder. Again, that was a drive where where you end in a punt, that could easily go downhill for you, right? Like, not getting points on that drive would have been absolutely devastating if you're an AAC Buccaneers fan. But right now, for the Conference USA Giants, they were eventually going to get a touchdown, right? Like, the chances of the AAC Buccaneers putting up 0 points were very unlikely. You got 2 stops there early. That was good. But here's where your offense has another chance to snap back, right? Your offense has been borderline unstoppable here early on. Knock on wood if you're a Conference USA Giants fan. But it has been just what it's looked like, unstoppable. The AAC Buccaneers have not had much of an answer to your offense. Have again only forced 1 fourth down where you converted. Tyler Higbee and Aaron Jones have been absolutely lighting it up. And maybe coming out of the second quarter, the AAC Buccaneers have some adjustments, but doesn't seem like it right now. They're going to take a knee here in the back of the end zone. A chance to respond, right? If you're a Conference USA Giants fan, they scored a touchdown. Just do the same. Keep your 14-point lead. You cannot let that start to shrink, right? When that starts to shrink, that gives the AAC hope, and they are definitely a team that you don't want to give hope, right? They've been in this situation so many times before. This is their 3rd time where they've had a game that was like they've had 2 games before that were extremely close. Mountain West eked by the first time with Case Keenum at quarterback. The AAC came back last time. You do not want to give them a close game. You want to blow them out. Under center here is Mike White. He's going to have some time. He's going to fire it across the middle. Is going to be caught for a first down by, I believe, Tyler Higbee. And if you're the AAC Buccaneers defense, you've got to figure out this Tyler Higbee issue. 6 catch of the ball game. All of them have really been for like 10 yards. So you need to figure out this Tyler Higbee dilemma. Because right now, it is absolutely killing you. You cannot just keep letting this happen. This is not good. Not how you keep moving forward in this game. Shotgun from Mike White. Aaron Jones beside him. Big plays. Takes the snap. AAC's going to bring a blitz. He has time, fires underneath. That is going to be caught. Oh, good move. Good move to get tackled just short of the 6. 2nd and inches upcoming. But great juke move there by... Who made that? Was it T.Y. Hilton? By Richie James Jr. First catch of the ballgame for Richie James Jr. Again, this is going to be a lot of receiver by committee. There's like 4 receivers you should be expecting to get catches in this ballgame. Shotgun from Mike White. He's going to take the snap, handoff to Aaron Jones. He has some blocking. He's not going to get a huge gain, but he's going to get it to about midfield, and it's going to get him a first down. Right? This offense has been a lot of that. Just Aaron Jones running the football, Tyler Higbee getting wide open for 10 yards, and when that's not there, check it down to Richie James Jr. or Jalen Guyton or Jalen Guyton or Quez Watkins. You know, these guys that are just, and they're not great, but they are definitely receivers that you can use. It's going to go quick pass there. It's going to be caught for about a 5-yard gain. 5-yard gain. They're going to mark him. That was Quez Watkins there with his 3rd catch of the ballgame. Again, these are not absolute game changers offensively, but they're good, solid 5-yard gains. What you want to do is if you're getting the ball running, that's fine, Aaron Jones, but you also got to spread it out. Taylor Higbee's been great, but if those guys aren't open, one of the other ones should be. Under center is Mike White. They're going to hand off to Aaron Jones. He's no blocking on the outside. That's going to result in a loss of a yard. Weird play call to not have blocking on the outside and to run it to the outside, but A.J. Boye with the big tackle. And if we're talking about a huge stop, right, this is a huge play in the game. A chance for the AAC Buccaneers to get a stop here, and if they get the ball back and score a touchdown, it's a tie game. Where we were sitting not that long ago, where it was looking like the Conference USA Giants could start blowing out the AAC Buccaneers, to get them right back into this football game would absolutely be devastating. If you're a Conference USA Giants fan, this is a huge play. This is a huge 3rd and 6, right? If you go down the field and score a field goal, it's at least a 10-point game. This is a big first down. This could be a huge momentum swing right here. Oh, false start, I think. What's the call? False start. Oh, my God. Just shooting yourself in the foot, right? It's already 3rd and 6. That's already going to be a tough conversion for Mike White. You're going to make it 3rd and 11, which is going to be even harder. And just like that, it's looking like unlikely, right? The Conference USA Giants pick this up. 3rd and 11 is definitely doable, but it's definitely a better position for the AAC Buccaneers than it is for the Conference USA Giants. Big false start penalty there. Could loom large. Shotgun here from Mike White. He's going to take the snap. He's going to fire quickly. It's going to be caught. Oh, my God. First down to the 24-yard line. Oh, my God. How did he get behind him? Quez Watkins gets behind the defense. Perfect throw by Mike White. And on 3rd and 11, he converts in a huge way for this Conference USA Giants team. How do you let him get open, right? How do you let Quez... That could have been a face mask, too. How do you let him get open? And just like that, they're inside the green zone, 4 yards away from the red zone. A chance to punch it in once again and score yet another touchdown on 3 possessions. One tight end set. Shotgun here for Mike White. They're going to hand off at the middle. Aaron Jones, he has some blocking, and he's going to be able to make... Good run out of that 6-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Zaven Collins there with his 3rd tackle of the ball game, and just it was looking like a chance to get a huge stop if you're the AAC, right? First stop of the game, just doesn't work out for you. 2nd and 4, empty set here from Mike White. Interesting choice here. Takes the snap, 4-man rush. He has time. He's going to fire across the middle. Oh, he had him. Oh, he had a wide open player across the middle. And Mike White misses an easy throw that would get him in a goal-to-go situation. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4 instead. And the AAC Buccaneers have a chance to get a huge stop and only force a field goal in this possession. And if that is true, what a huge miss by Mike White. A wide-open man across the middle that would have gotten him at least to the 5-yard line. 2 running back set. Shotgun from Mike White. He's going to take the snap. They're going to bring a blitz. It's a screen pass. He's going to get tackled. Way short of the line to gain. And the Conference USA Giants are going to have to settle for a field goal. Devin Singletary catches the ball for a loss of 3. And just that missed throw, right? It's going to loom large. It's going to loom massively. Moving forward, he had it. He had the first down. He had to the 5-yard line. He had a goal-to-go situation. Huge tackle made there by Richie Grant, by the way. If Richie Grant doesn't make that tackle, if he doesn't sniff out that play, Devin Singletary will pick up that first down, and the drive stays alive. Instead, they're going to have a chance at a field goal instead. Difference between 7 and 3 points is massive. The kick is up, and it's good. 17-7 lead here for the Conference USA Giants, but you would like that to be more. Chris Boswell with a big field goal, but, man, settling there. It definitely feels like settling when you could have scored a touchdown. And that's got to be something to build on if you're the AAC Buccaneers, right? You forced your first field goal. I know it's like not 0 points, which you wanted to ideally get to, but like, come on. You've got to accept like that was a huge victory. Huge victory for the AAC Buccaneers to force only 3. And if the Bucs go down the field once again and score a tutty, suddenly a 17-14 game, and that's massive, right? That's huge to make it only a 3-point game after being down by 14, not at the start of the second quarter. Going to be returnable here. He's going to get it to about the 26, 27-yard line. They mark him. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 for Desmond Ridder and that offense that just drove right down the football field and scored a touchdown. Big possession for Desmond Ridder, right? Chance to cut it 17-14. That would be huge. If you punt it right back to them and they come to score a touchdown, that's 24-7, and it's a rough 17-point deficit's hard, right? So this is a big possession for Desmond Ridder in this offense. Huge. You cannot let this game get away from you, and a touchdown here would put you right back in it, right? It would make it a 3-point game again, and the American has that confidence from last year that they definitely can come back from double-digit deficits. They've done it so many times before. They're going to go hand off up the middle. Tony Pollard has a huge hole. He's going to run it to about the 41-yard line, 40-yard line. They mark him. Tony Pollard has just been massive here today for this AAC Buccaneers team. As big as Aaron Jones has been for Conference USA, Tony Pollard has just been just as big for the AAC. I mean, definitely the AAC is definitely a more spread out offense with more people making plays, but I mean, Tony Pollard has been the primary threat here today. Weirdly enough, not Travis Kelce. It has been definitely Tony Pollard here. 7.5 minutes left to go in this second quarter of action. The Conference USA Giants, the underdogs, hold a 10-point lead. Under center here is Desmond Ridder, Tony Pollard behind him. They're going to hand off to Tony Pollard once again. He has some nope, not a lot of blocking, but he's going to force his way for a 7-yard gain. Big run there, goes right through Trey Hendrickson. Big Trey. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Great position to go play action here, right? Chance to try and hit a deep shot maybe, but more importantly, just try and get a first down. Get the ball to Kelce. Again, Travis Kelce is the best overall player on this team, and he has not seen the ball a lot. Any throws have been to him have been not great ones, right? They've been forces. Under center here is Desmond Ridder. They're going to go draw up the middle to Tony Pollard, who has some blocks, but he's going to get tackled way short of the line to gain. Big play made on the outside. They're going to bring up a 3rd and 3. No gain there. Team Moore there with the tackle, and they're going to bring up a big 3rd and 3, right? Chance to get a huge stop here, Conference USA, right? AAC has definitely been building momentum. A chance to stop that momentum right here. 3 tight end set. Under center is Desmond Ridder. They're going to go handoff up the middle to Tony Pollard. He has a hole. He's going to get the first down all the way to the 43-yard line of the Conference USA Giants. Oh, actually, Antonio Gibson there with the carry. My bad. I was giving Tony Pollard the credit. Antonio Gibson, with his first carry of the game, gets a big first down. And that's what I kind of expect. I expect a decent amount of Antonio Gibson carries here. The overall difference is not substantial enough to not give him the ball at all. And especially considering he's such a good receiving back. I'm going to be interested to see how they use Antonio Gibson down the stretch. Again, decent running back. I expect to see him a decent amount of time. 1st and 10. At the 43-yard line of the opposition. Under center is Desmond Ridder. Trips to the bottom of the set. Going to take the snap. He's going to go pass here. 4-man rush. He has some time. He fires across the middle. It's going to be caught. Travis Kelce down to the 20-yard line. First time I get to say the name Travis Kelce. And that's a big one, right? I mean, it's just massive, right? Like, one of the first catch of the game by Travis Kelce. The best player on the team. And it's just on a big 3rd down play. And it's just wide open. He gets all the way down to the 20-yard line. And it's just like, it's all lines up. It's perfect. And just like that, the Buccaneers are in position to at least make it a 7-point game. You're going to have a chance to make it a 3-point game. Shotgun here for Desmond Ridder. Pollard beside him. He's going to take the snap. He's going to go pass here. He's time fires on the run. He's going to be able to get it. And a first down all the way to the 7-8-yard line. They mark him. And Desmond Ridder is lighting it up here today. Darnell Mooney with his 4th catch of the ball game for 42 yards. Kevin Byard with his 3rd tackle. And just like that, 1st and goal and a chance to make it a 3-point game with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter of action. Shotgun here is Desmond Ridder. Pollard beside him. 1 tight end set. He's going to take the snap and go handoff to Pollard. Pollard has a little bit of a hole. He's able to work his way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2 coming up. Is this AAC Buccaneers offense with a chance to make it a 3-point game. Huge here, right? We all talked about how easy it is for the AAC to have comebacks like this. But I didn't expect it to happen this quickly. A chance to really immediately come back in this ball game. Under center here is Desmond Ridder. He's going to go handoff up the middle. Tony Pollard. He's going to push his way in. Pollard gets a touchdown, and it's a 3-point affair. I'm sorry, Antonio Gibson gets the touchdown again. Antonio Gibson is a player they've started mixing in a little bit more that drive, and it was very, very useful. Antonio Gibson, Tony Pollard. Wait, Tony Pollard? I believe Antonio Gibson, Tony Pollard, Aaron Jones, and Devin Singletary all have touchdowns in this game. Yet to see a passing touchdown, but man, it is a 17, about to be 14 affair with 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter of action, and you can't tell me you're not excited. This game determines a lot. The 8 seed and the Independent Chiefs have already won, and the 6 seed in the Big 12 49ers have already won their respective games. If the Conference USA Giants were able to pull off this upset, and we didn't see an insane thing happen in the Sun Belt upsetting the Pac-12, then we would be seeing the Conference USA Giants go against the SEC Lions, which if you're a Conference USA Giants fan, you have to love that matchup more than drawing the Independent Chiefs, whose offense looked so exciting. And then that goes the same way. Instead of drawing the 7 seed, which you would normally do if you are the number 2 seed, which is the big. It's the who is it? It's ACC. Instead of drawing the 7 seed, which you'd be drawing the AAC Buccaneers, you would instead be drawing the Independent Chiefs, which, again, better draw, worse team. So Mike White comes out on the football field. He led his team to a 14-0 lead that just in an instant disappeared to being barely up by 3 points. A 14-point lead down to 3. A chance to lead his team on, again, the 4th drive of the game. All other drives have resulted in points. So can Mike White keep his thing together, keep scoring touchdowns and field goals? And if you keep doing that, chances are you can win this football game if you're the Conference USA Giants. You've gotten some bad luck on defense, but shotgun here for Mike White. He's going to go pass here. This time he fires it underneath. That is going to be caught by Higbee for about a 4-yard gain. Not a bad gain on first down. So what Mike White needs to do is just take the underneath stuff. Again, you're not likely not hitting the deep shots. You don't have the receivers for it. Quez Watkins is your fastest one, and he is not exactly what I would call a deep threat receiver. So 2nd and 6 upcoming. I mean, this is just what you need to do to keep staying in this football game. Underneath to Tyler Higbee and handoff to Aaron Jones are not bad football plays. One tight end set with fullback on the field is Mike White under center. He's going to go handoff up the middle. Aaron Jones, who has a running room, is able to pick up that first down. 7-yard gain for Aaron Jones. And again, Aaron Jones has been the heart and soul of this offense so far. Tyler Higbee has been huge. But again, this has been the Aaron Jones show today. And if you want to win this football game, and if you're the Conference USA Giants, Aaron Jones has to be the player moving forward. 3 minutes, this could and should be the last drive of the half if you are Mike White. Takes a snap, quickly throws underneath. Tight end's able to make a move and get a first down of it to the 47-yard line. Big run after catch by, I believe, again, Tyler Higbee. Tyler Higbee with his 8th catch of the ballgame for 70 yards. Richie Grant there with the tackle. But 1st and 10 upcoming. 50 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. You just keep this drive alive. A field goal is not the end of the world, but a touchdown would be great heading into halftime. Shotgun here for Mike White. He's going to take the snap. He has time. He's going to fire it. That is going to be caught by, again, Tyler Higbee for a 7-yard gain. About 30 seconds till the 2-minute warning. I think you run one more play here. I would run the ball with Aaron Jones. Again, the clock's going to stop at 2-minute warning anyways. You have 3 timeouts. This is a perfect situation to use Aaron Jones' run and try and pick up the first down entering to the 2-minute warning. He's going to take the snap, hand off to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to get tackled way short of the line to gain. Going to bring up a 3rd and 3 coming out of this 2-minute warning. We'll see what they do. Last time it was 3rd and 3, 4th and 3. It has been the Tyler Higbee show, right? A little throw to Tyler Higbee underneath. Get you a first down and a little bit more. It has been a lot of Tyler Higbee in these situations. I kind of expect it to be Tyler Higbee again. Shotgun from Mike White. Aaron Jones to the left of him. What's he going to do? He's going to take the snap. He has time. Fires underneath. It's going to be caught. Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to fight his way. It's going to bring up 4th and inches. And at the 43-yard line, you got to think this is a run up the middle with Aaron Jones, right? 4th and inches. 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this first half of action. Heading into halftime, having the lead's huge, right? I don't want to give the ball back to the Buccaneers here. I go for this. He went for it 4th and 3 before, and he got it. I just think this is a run with Aaron Jones moment, right? Aaron Jones has been just so productive on the ground. 4th and inches, 1 minute 45 left. Again, you let this click all the way down, by the way. You have 3 timeouts. If you get the first down, a minute, they're going to punt it. Why do you punt it here? You have a perfect opportunity. Go for it. They're going to play it safe. They're going to punt the ball. That is going to put... It's a bad punt by Jack Fox. It's going to put the Bucs at the 31-yard line. That's a 10-yard difference if you just had gone for it. And a chance for the Buccaneers to either tie this game heading into halftime or take the lead is huge, right? It's massive. 1 minute 18 seconds is plenty of time with 3 timeouts, especially at your own 31. Great field position already. Desmond Ridder has a chance to lead his team out and be a hero. Down 14-0 entering this quarter, having a 21-17 lead heading into halftime, or even tying at 17-17 would be massive, right? Shotgun here for Desmond Ridder. 2 tight end set. He takes the snap. The Conference USA brings a blitz. He has time. He fires on the run. It's going to get caught past midfield to the 45-yard line. Great throw by Desmond Ridder. Great catch by Cortland Sutton. His first of the ball game, I believe. Going to bring up 17-14. Bucks take their first time out with 1 minute and 1 second left. Let a little bit of precious time go off there, but still plenty of time with 1 minute remaining at the 45-yard line of Conference USA Giants. Plenty of time to at least get in field position. I'd be aiming for something more if I'm an AAC Buccaneers fan. 1 minute and 1 second left is an eternity with 2 timeouts and getting out of bounds and stuff. Desmond Ridder, shotgun. Pollard beside him. Takes a snap, 4-man rush. He fires quickly. It's going to be underneath to Pollard. Pollard is going to get tackled only for about a 2-yard gain, 3-yard gain, and they're going to take their second time out. Rough decision there by Desmond Ridder to get it to Tony Pollard. Not a lot he could have done there, and it's a waste of timeout for you for only 3 yards. 2nd and 7 upcoming, 57 seconds left at the 42-yard lines of Conference USA Giants. Still plenty of time, right? Even with no timeouts, this would be plenty of time to try and go get a touchdown. But wasting a timeout there kind of hurts. Shotgun here if you're Desmond Ridder. Pollard lined up to the right of you. Looks like possibly a blitz from Conference USA. They back out. They get a free rush. He fires on the run. It's going to be almost picked, right? Ooh. Desmond Ridder tries to force that in there, and it's almost intercepted. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7 with 52 seconds left to go in this half. It's a rough throw if you're Desmond Ridder. Really tried to force it in there. It was almost a really good interception by Conference USA, and it would be a chance to stop any points. But right here's a chance to stop any points. 3rd and 7. Huge stop here if you're the Giants. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. He has time. He's going to fire it. That's going to be intercepted. Oh, what a big... And the return is going to set up the Conference USA Giants at their own 40 with 45 seconds left and 3 timeouts. Plenty of time to at least get a field goal. Xavier Woods makes a huge interception on Desmond Ridder. Desmond Ridder's second turnover of the day. He tries to force it in there. He throws a bad interception. I mean, a punt's not the end of the world there. You could pin him deep. They're likely not going to do anything before half. Now you're setting Conference USA up in an insane position to try and get points before the half ends and extend their lead. A 10-point deficit would be huge, but even a 6-point lead entering halftime would be massive if you're a Conference USA Giants fan, especially considering you get the ball coming out of halftime, right? Like, this is not the American gets a chance to respond. You can score a field goal here and then still get the ball back after halftime. Trips to the top of the set. Excellent opportunity here for the Conference USA Giants. Aaron Jones beside him. He takes the snap. It's a screen. He gets it out to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to get tackled inbounds for only about a 4-yard gain. Conference USA uses their first timeout. The 44-yard line, you got to get to about the 35 before you have a decent shot. So that's about 20 yards you still need to go with about 39 seconds left and 2 timeouts. It's definitely doable. Again, I mean, like, this is very doable if you're a Conference USA Giants fan. 39 seconds left. You need about 20 yards to get this makeable field goal for Chris Boswell. Shotgun for Mike White. He takes the snap. It's going to be another screen. Gets it to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones has some blockers. He's able to get out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Saves a timeout. Gets across midfield. Only about, you got to think, 14 yards. Right? 14 yards is about the moment. That would be a 52-yard field goal. It's a long one, but it's definitely makeable for Chris Boswell. That's about the range. You obviously would like to get a little bit closer for Boswell, but that's around the range where you start thinking about taking that field goal. Shotgun for Mike White. Aaron Jones beside him. He's going to go draw up the middle to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to fight his way to about the 41-yard line, 6 yards away. Giants use their second timeout. Again, getting out of bounds before by Aaron Jones was a huge move because now you still have 1 timeout and 29 seconds left and only really need 6 yards before you're thinking makeable field goal. Right here, it's long, right? It's a 56, 58-yarder. It's going to be interesting. That's a long field goal, but it's definitely tryable. Shotgun for Mike White. 29 seconds left. He takes the snap. He has time. He fires across. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He might be gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. And just like that, it all flips, right? You're talking, Zaven Collins just might have made the play of the game, right? You're talking about the Giants having a chance to kick a field goal before halftime and take a 20-14 lead and getting the ball back after halftime. To you intercepting it, that's a 10-point swing right there. Zaven Collins makes a huge interception. He undercuts Tyler Higbee. You know that they want to go to him. You know that in this situation, Tyler Higbee's the man. Zaven Collins knows that as well. He undercuts the route, and boom, just like that, the Bucs have a chance to take a 21-17 lead heading into halftime. They were down 14-0 entering this quarter. They're on a 21-3 run against the Conference USA Giants. And what a comeback. If you are an American Buccaneers fan, your team, I mean, the American feels different the past couple of years, right? It just feels like a team before they would get punched in the face and they couldn't quite respond. I think it all turned around about 2 years ago, right? This is about the 5th year of Conference of Champions. The first 2 years, American got punched in the face twice, and they lost badly both times, and they didn't really bounce back. 2 years ago, they got punched in the face by the Mountain West. And they did not win that football game, but they came back. They fought to the very end and had a very good chance of winning the game at the end there. They didn't quite get the snap off, and they didn't have a chance to try and win the football game. But I think it all changed from there, right? Then last year, they got punched in the face again by the Mountain West. But they came back and they win the football game. And this year, they get punched in the face in the first quarter, right? They get absolutely punched in the face by the Conference USA Giants. They have about the best. Conference USA Giants have the best first quarter you could possibly ask for. The American able to have some offense, but again, 0 points to show for it. They have a turnover to show for it. About as awful of a start as you could expect. And then the second quarter of action, absolute insanity. Looks like they're going to run the clock out with 16 seconds left. You only have one timeout. You're at your own 25. You're going to hand off in the middle to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is a decent-sized hole. He's going to get to about the 38-yard line. I say you use your final timeout here, yeah. If you can get it to like the 45, that's like a 60-yard field goal. I understand it's like 17 yards away. It's a little bit difficult with 11 seconds left. You definitely have to get out of bounds. It is possible, though. Try and get Chris Boswell at least a chance at a 60-yarder is not insane. It's what you're trying here, I guess. You would like to make it 20-21. It's an unlikely thing, though. Shotgun here for Mike White. Take snap. They're going to go play action. Aaron Jones. He has time. He fires it. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to the sideline again. They're going to know that. 7 seconds left. There's enough time for an out route, but I don't think it's an out route that can get you 17 yards. It's an out route that can get you 10 or 5. It's just like, it's not enough. If you get it to midfield, maybe you can try a 65-yarder, which even then is insane, but it's at least something. Shotgun here from Mike White. He's going to go play action Aaron Jones. He's going to use a lot of time. He's going to fire it to the outside. Is that caught? Caught out of bounds at the 44-yard line. They ruled him in bounds. Oh my God, that's how the half ends. They rule him in bounds. The clock runs. Oh, what a way for the half to end. They had a chance at a try at a 60-yarder. But the Bucs come back in this game. They take the lead heading at halftime. Everybody, this is GGB saying adios amigos and good luck to both teams heading forward.